Did you know that anxiety is rooted in fear?
What is your deepest fear, young man?
That's right. That means that the thing that you're most afraid of is likely causing your anxiety. But don't worry, I got you. In this video, I'm going to talk about anxiety and I'm going to teach you 5 ways that you can manage it. Now, those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Leo Esquivel and I'm an LPC associate in the state of Texas. And I decided to create this channel to help share the knowledge that I've gained over the years in grad school and now as I work for my license in hopes of helping anybody out there that may have questions about mental health. As a therapist, I know how challenging it can be to manage anxiety sometimes. Whether you're a college student that is facing a big exam and you're not sure how you're going to do, you're a little stressed out trying to study for that, or maybe you got a new job. Your boss just gave you the first big project and you're a little uneasy about how you're going to perform on this. Maybe you're in a relationship and your partner is sending you some mixed signals and you don't even know if the relationship is going to survive past this weekend. All of these things can affect us in various ways. And sometimes if we don't know how to regulate these emotions, it can lead to potential anxiety disorders. Now, these are the things that we're aware of. What about the things and the fears that we don't even know exist? Some of these things can be in our subconscious mind, but don't worry, I'll save that for another video. For right now, I'm going to teach you 5 ways that you can manage your anxiety. Number 1 is a really good technique that I like to use with clients. This is called opposite actions technique. This is acting in the opposite way of how you're feeling. For example, let's just say you're at a party and you're feeling some of that social anxiety, right? Most people in this situation will want to get away from the party or just flat out leave. In this case, we're going to do the opposite action. Instead of avoiding people, we're going to embrace them. And a simple challenge can be something like, I'm going to introduce myself to 2 people. That's it. And the idea behind this technique is that we're slowly facing our fears, and over time, we're going to decrease that anxiety and be able to better self-regulate. Number 2, positive self-talk. We all know how important words can be. In this case is no different. What we tell ourselves truly has an impact on how we respond to stress. For this technique, I want you to use I statements. I am not afraid.
Hey, I'm not afraid anymore.
I am strong. I can do this. We're going to try to help our mind self-regulate and understand that in spite of the trouble, in spite of the stress, we can do this. And I know you can. Number 3, physical activity. Now, whenever you're feeling stressed or anxious, your cortisol levels will elevate. That's the stress hormone. We can fight that by releasing endorphins into our body. Or to all my guys that like to hit the weights and girls, you can go to the gym. This has always been known as a great technique to help lower that stress, that anxiety. It just makes you feel good. And I want you to take advantage of that, okay? Number 4, breathing exercises. Typically, when you're feeling stressed and anxious, your heart rate will naturally elevate. Once again, that's your body trying to protect itself. We can self-regulate this just by controlled breathing. There's a lot of different techniques out there. I'm going to keep it simple. We're going to use the 3-3-3 technique. You inhale for 3 seconds, hold it for 3, and then exhale for 3 seconds. Just by doing this, it will automatically lower your heart rate. One of the personal techniques that I like to use is this little shift. It's by a company called Komoso, and it helps me control my breathing whenever I'm feeling a little stressed out. Makes a cool little whistling noise. If you're interested in this thing, I'll leave a little discount code on the description video if you want to check it out. And number 5, this is a lifestyle change. Now, this one is not as immediate, but if you can start to apply a holistic approach to your mental health, over time, you should be able to improve it. What do I mean by a lifestyle change? Well, this is getting better sleep, eating nutrient-dense food, which is a fancy way of saying cut back on the junk food, right? And maybe sometimes even limiting alcohol or coffee. Now, I know this can be challenging because change is hard, but you can take it one step at a time. If you're getting 5 hours of sleep, let's see if you could go for 6. If you're drinking 3 cups of coffee a day, which, what is the limit? Is it 3? Whatever it is, Let's see if you could go down to 2. If you're drinking 2 a day, maybe we could cut it back to 1, right? All of these little things can just be small adjustments. And once again, the idea is that we start to face our fears over time, and trying to make change in our lives is no different. We can take baby steps, but as long as we're taking them in the right direction, we typically will garner good results. Now, there you have it. Those are the 5 ways that you can manage your anxiety. I hope this video helps. If you have any questions or if you want to leave any comments, go ahead and leave them down below. Please be on the lookout for my next video where I'm going to dive into a little bit more about how our subconscious mind works and how it affects our mental health. Till next time, Leo out.